Thank you guys for joining us again. We're here at the Coldwell Banker office in Cape Coral, and today a part of our real estate tips for the trade and for the community is going to be facilitated by our lead broker here at the Cape Coral office, Mr. Mike Reeves.
How we doing today, guys?
So Mr. Mike Reeves, these folks don't know anything about you. Can you tell us a little bit about you and how long you've been in this business?
Wow, I don't think we have enough time, so I'll keep it short. I've been in this business for 31 years, and I've been a managing broker since 2001. So that goes back to 1988 when I got my original license.
Wow.
Done a lot of things in my life. I've residential development, commercial development, industrial development, you name it. I've seen it, I've been there, I've worked with it. So I've got a wealth of knowledge and a lot of experience in this business.
There are a lot of opinions about the value of what real estate agents and brokers bring to the experience of buying a home, selling a home.
Right.
You get, commission. We work hard, but some people may not find the value.
It's your business. We just partner with you to help facilitate that. But what real estate agents and what a company like Coldwell Banker brings to the table is, again, experience. This company's been around since 1906. So we're a little over 113 years old. So there's a lot of experience there, right? Real estate is tougher now today than it's ever been. The mortgage industry, a lot of things happen after the crash of the market, so there's a lot of regulations that are out there. It's not as easy as it used to be. We help navigate that. Our lender partners help navigate that.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, and it's even more so for agents today. It gets tougher and more competitive. But when you're a company like Coldwell Banker and you bring a lot of things to the table to help the customers and help the agents, it's a huge benefit. I see people all the time that try and sell their homes for sale by owner, right? National Association of Realtors statistics will say that 81% of FSBOs will eventually list with a real estate agent. There's a reason for that, right? A real estate agent can actually get a seller more money for their house than they will doing it as a FSBO. And that's pretty simple because a real estate agent knows the market, knows what things are selling for. Most homeowners don't. If they do the research online, they think they know it, but they don't know their local market, and that makes it really tough. Buyers that shop FSBOs know that a seller is not paying a commission, right? So really that seller is going to pay a commission because that buyer is going to try and get that commission out of the seller as negotiating leverage. Why go through the headache of trying to do this yourself? You may put it on, a FSBO may put it on Zillow, they may put their house on Craigslist, but that's the coverage that they're going to get. With us, you're looking at 700 plus websites that we syndicate and push our listings to, so you get more coverage. Again, like I said, you guys bring to the table the expertise, knowing the market, knowing how to price a home, knowing how to get it sold, the professional photography, the flyers that you do, the open houses that you do, and you take all that hassle off of somebody that's trying to sell their house by themselves, and at the same time try and generate them more money. So that's a huge benefit.
What do you think about the community at large here, just in this area where we're serving, your Cape Coral office of the Fort Myers?
Your effective service area, where we're at here in Cape Coral, is basically Fort Myers, Cape Coral. If anybody's been watching the news for the last 2 years, we've been one of the number one or number two growing areas in the country, right? Rightfully so. Cape Coral is huge. It's the second largest city in the state of Florida behind Jacksonville.
That's pretty big.
That's land mass. Cape Coral is 100 square miles.
Yeah.
That covers a lot of area and a lot of territory you got. Of course, everybody comes here for the most part for what? Beaches, sun, the weather. We're a subtropical climate here. And that's a huge part of our market share. It's over 50% of our market share are people coming from other places to come here, to retire, to relax, to be a snowbird, for lack of a better term. But that's our market, and probably 40 some percent, I'm gonna say maybe 47% or so, are actually consumers that live here that buy and sell properties. Those are people that actually live here and do that. So
Wow.
we're a big transient market. We're a melting pot from people from around the world.
That sounds perfect, I think, for what most people are looking for these days. They want to feel that community sense, as well as professionals in the you know,
Right.
that are a part of the community.
Right.
So I'm going to throw a curveball at you.
Uh-oh.
So if there are professionals or other agents or other affiliations that would like to join Coldwell Banker, how do you do that, Mike?
Then I do recruit all the time, whether it's new agents, it's experienced agents. That's what we do in this business, and every company does that in this area. If you, for instance, are out in the field and you're finding people that you're working with that may not be happy where they're at, I'm more than happy to talk to them. All you have to do is introduce them to me. What that means for you is it's a 2-to-1 rewards referral. So for anybody that you bring in, the first year they're here, you get 2% of their GCI, gross commission income.
Oh,
Second year, you get 2% of their GCI, and for the third year and every year after that, that they're with the NRT company and you're with the NRT company, you get 1%. So that's a nice recruiting thing for
That
you.
is.
It's a good wealth builder for you.
absolutely. Mike, I think you've done a great service for us today. Thank you for
Thanks.
taking that time.
I appreciate you coming and
You
talking
know,
to me.
to be honest, I found that Coldwell Banker honestly stands by their brand. And you know, a brand means everything, but it's all about the people. So today, you've met one of the best in the business and in the brand. Next week, we'll come to you with some more tips. And we'd like to say, until then, you guys be smart and be wise. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.